Okay, Annie, I'm going to take you through what I've done here, and the color I see on the video is like really off. Let me try turning my lamp on, see if that helps redden that up at all, Annie. No? Okay, well trust me, that's much more red than friggin' brownish burgundy. It looks brick color. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry that the lighting is off. Alright, so a couple things. We got our Gerbera, got 3 standard roses in there. I'm pretty impressed. This is called Japonica, and what I like about it is it comes in 2 different colors. There's this and there's this. I think I like this better. But what I like about it is it's got a really thin stem, and it brings it, and it kind of comes, it makes it so that it can come down, which gives it an illusion of more fullness rather than stuff that just goes straight up and down. This little dude in here, that's called a wax flower, and that's got these little jobbies on it too. And as I turn it this way, I'll talk to you more about this, but see, this is more of that wax flower. So it's just kind of dainty. It adds a little bit more white and fills it out a little bit more because it's got the little green spiky things, as you can see. So I don't know if you like that or not. These red spray roses are not, whoops, are not opening up pretty at all. I'm so pissed at that flower shop. So I'd like to redo this again with different spray roses because those are crappy. And then the white spray roses, I ended up having to get just some silk ones to play with because I couldn't find any in town. There's some more of those little wax flowers. So what I would like to see in the back is, this back here is spray roses that are actually friggin' opened up red, so that this is more filled in back here. So I'm not really happy with how it looks in the back, but I am happy with how it looks in the front, if you're happy with how it looks in the front, and if you're okay with me adding like the Japonica in there, and the wax flowers. Like I said, it gives it a little bit more fullness. Now as for the bottle itself, this is a 5/8 inch burgundy satin ribbon, and you had mentioned satin instead of sheer. That bottom loop-de-loop down there, go hold that with my feet, down there, I really should have looped it twice. It looks much more tight with it twice. The downfall of the satin is that this is going to kind of like hang down, droop, instead of have the nice kind of stiffness to it. I don't know if that's a big deal to you or not. So the picture that I sent you today, that is the front and that is the back. So that's just that was all one wine bottle. That's just the picture that I sent you earlier was from the back and from the front. This is a 5/8 inch ribbon. You had mentioned 2 inches. 2 inches is gonna be huge. You definitely don't want to go 2 inches. I'd rather try and do it with 1 inch and put more, man, the color's off, and put more wrapping on it. But this was like 9 feet of 5/8 inch. So I looked at Costco today, and the only ribbon that I saw there wide was like 2 inches wide, and it was wired. So you definitely do not want something that's got wire along the edge. And another thing that I can do is see if I can find something to adhere to the bottle over the label that would be kind of like your concealer under your foundation, if you will. That might kind of help that label hide a little bit. That's what the flowers look like from underneath, in case you're wondering. So that's my first attempt. That just took me about 10 minutes or so. I think that wrapping down there, that doesn't take any time at all. It doesn't take any time. Brett is coming on the weekend of Valentine's Day. He's coming over, I think, on the 15th. So if you want to send one bottle with him, that would be sufficient. And then don't worry about how long it will take me to do the flowers, because I'll come over a day or two before the wedding. I'm not going to just like show up that day. I'd like to have them all done the day before the wedding. But you don't want to do them too early because you don't want flowers to start wilting and stuff. But you don't want to do them too late, because then in the case of stems getting broken because you're cramming them in there, then you're screwed because you can't get more. So I really hope you like the Japonica. I do. I don't know. You see it all the time over there, but generally they've got big drop looking things. I don't know how to explain it to you, but those are like baby buds instead of big ones. Yeah, let me know what you think. Love you, and I can take it, okay? Because this was only my first attempt and it was only like 10 minutes, so you're not going to crush me. Love you. Bye.